And here we go, first match. Purtle and BillLaze against Damp and Bonfire10, opting for Final Destination. Purtle and BillLaze sticking with the combo of Jigs and Fox, floaty character and a very strong character, good balanced team. Damp and Bonfire10 with Fox and Sheik. Sheik, a very dangerous character. A lot of people complain about Sheik because they feel she's cheap. Sometimes I think they're just being salty. And Fox manages to recover, almost a careless death there. And Fox gets him. BillLaze knocks him off with the up air off the top of the stage. Quick lead for Purtle and BillLaze there, 5 stocks to 4. Or rather, 8 stocks to 7. BillLaze falls off the stage, all tied up again. Fox there off the top of the stage. Jigs getting knocked around, but should be able to stock tank very well, especially on this stage. Very floaty character. And Jigs knocked off the top of the stage. Still could be anybody's game, but the Fox for Damp and Bonfire10 down to 1 stock. Sheik is going to have to put in some work here. Fox is going to have to be careful. He's always got to look out for those rests being thrown out by Puff. Ooh. BillLaze charging up that smash, but can't get it off. Ooh. Jigs trying to edge guard, but Sheik can recover. Throwing out some shines. The fans requesting to see Purtle. We'll have to make a webcam change in a minute. And Purtle hits him with the rest. Such a game changer. Sheik down to 1. Should be in the bag here for Purtle and BillLaze. This first game. Doubles grand finals. Sheik gonna put in her best effort. A comeback here would be epic. Fox throwing out the shines. Sheik trying to recover. Buff floating around. And classic edge guard. Purtle and BillLaze take the first one easily. There we go. I believe we got Purtle on screen there. Start of match 2. Still anybody's game. 2 very good teams going up against each other. And the opt for Yoshi's Story, very small match, should be an interesting dynamic. The Foxes will be at a slight disadvantage. They're going to fall off the screen fast, but they're also very strong, so they can do the same. BillLaze falls off the screen quickly. Ooh. Interesting move there. Ooh, some friendly fire between Damp and Bonfire10. Jigs with some good edge guarding there, and Fox falls off the stage. And everybody being sent every which way. Look at the concentration on Purtle's face. That is the face of a champion. Coming off his epic comeback of the last round. Really going to try and go for the championship here, and almost a careless death falling off the stage there. We've got a 6-5 lead in favor of Damp and Bonfire10. Sheik always dangerous, always going to look out for her. Going back and forth here. Trying to control the middle of the stage, and BillLaze falls off again. Yoshi's Story not treating him well. BillLaze manages to recover. Ooh, gets the shine spike, but Sheik manages to get back up. Ooh, and BillLaze is eliminated. Takes the stock from Patrick, stays in the game. A solid 5-2 lead for Damp and Bonfire 10. A completely different game after that first match. Purtle and BillLaze won handily. Still anybody's game though, especially on a small stage like this. Now 4-2, Sheik at a high percentage. See if Jigglypuff can take care of business. And knock Sheik off the stage. Now a 3-2 lead in favor of Damp and Bonfire. Fox gonna have to play careful there. Ooh, hanging out on top of... Ooh, and not even sure what happened. People get sent every which way, and that cloud there, Randall, floating around the stage, always an interesting dynamic to see if he will save any misfortunate people. BillLaze stringing together some good aerials. Ooh, and Jigglypuff sent off the top of the stage and is down to... Oh, and Fox finishes a job, throws out the stock, the taunt for good measure. And just like that, it is tied at 1 game apiece. Grand Finals, always a good time. Let's see if they will stick with their characters or switch to something else. And they stick with the same characters, opting this time for Dreamland. Heavily favors Jigglypuff because of the very large stage. Jigglypuff being floaty, extremely hard to kill. But both teams with a Puff now. And Damp and Bonfire 10 opting for the Vulgar player tag. See if that makes a difference. Always got the intimidation factor, but both Puffs will be very hard to kill on this stage. Interesting dynamic. We'll see how Purtle responds there. Sheik sent off the top of the stage by Fox's up air. BillLaze sent off the bottom of the stage, and we've got a battle of the Jigglypuffs. And BillLaze gets knocked off by Sheik. Quick 2 stocks down. And Jigglypuff sent off the top of the stage. Purtle still with 4 stocks. That is key here. Really tanking those stocks and making it difficult to be killed. And he finally goes down. 6-5 in favor of Damp and Bonfire 10. Still a very even match. Announcing is really my forte, I feel. If the engineering thing doesn't fall through, I feel like I might have a future in broadcasting, even though I really have no idea what I'm doing. Everyone getting knocked off the stage now. BillLaze goes off the bottom down to 1 stock. Losing stocks very quickly this match. And there goes Damp around the bottom of the stage. A very key Jigglypuff move. Really a trademark of this stage. Jigglypuff with the multiple jumps, able to go underneath the stage. And that battle on the edge, the right side there, BillLaze manages to hang on. Got a very close match with both Puffs stock tanking here. And BillLaze is gone. Probably going to take a stock, and he does. The 3-2 lead by Damp and Bonfire 10. Low percentages. Anybody's game.
Get away from me.
Purtle with that intense concentration that makes him so dangerous. BillLaze is off, and let's see if he can pull off another crazy comeback. He's done it once before, down 3 stocks to 1. Pat is not phased at all. Still low percentage, Sheik at a high percentage. Always an interesting strategy with these 2-on-1s. Ooh, switching into Zelda for that recovery. Interesting tactic. Let's see if Jigs can take... Ooh, and Damp falls off the bottom there. Now 2 stocks to 1. Could we be in store for another trademark Purtle comeback? Ooh, are they going to play the waiting game? Still plenty of time though. Doubles Grand Finals always turning out to be a great match. Sheik at a very high percentage. If Purtle can take out Sheik, he could be in a good spot here. But he's got to be careful. He's also pretty high. Ooh, and gets the edge guard on Sheik. It's now Purtle and Damp. Mano y mano. Ooh, and Purtle hangs on. That high percentage. He's going to have to go to work here on Jigglypuff. Both very hard to kill on this stage. Oh, and Damp can't get back on the stage. Purtle in a good position with the edge guard, and the pound sends Purtle off the top of the stage. Cannot complete the comeback. A nail biter there. Damp and bonfire10 managed to hang on, but Purtle almost doing his thing and doing another crazy comeback. Never count out Patrick. If there's one thing we've learned. Never count out Patrick. And they take the third game to Battlefield. A quick stock taken from Damp. Mistaken rests can be dangerous. Ooh! Sent off the top of the stage there. BillLaze with the big hit on Sheik. Purtle and BillLaze now up to a 7-6 lead. Still anybody's game. Purtle and BillLaze need this one to tie it back up. Of course, they nearly clawed their way back to a victory there with Purtle's savvy play. And Sheik cannot recover. Falls off the bottom of the stage there. Ooh, Fox with a Firefox. Sent across the bottom of the stage. Ooh, with the rest. Purtle pulling it off. Damp, not quite. We can see who is the better Puff player here. Pat, again, drawing comparisons to Hungry Box, but Pat's like, you know, I just do it for the fans. I don't want the recognition. I just want to go to work, win matches, and that's what he's doing. It's basically his job. He wakes up in the morning, eats breakfast, plays Smash, goes running. But mostly Smash. It's all about the Smash here. Purtle stock tanking very well here, still with the 3 stocks. Everyone else at 2 or less. A solid 5-3 lead for Purtle and BillLaze. This Battlefield stage treating them very well. And BillLaze sends Damp off the top of the stage there with the up smash. The Fox up smash, very dangerous. Especially at those high percentages. Sheik grabs hold of Purtle. BillLaze knocked around on the top of the stage. Will he be able to recover? Not quite. Can't make it back. Now 4-2 in favor of Purtle and BillLaze. Purtle still with 3 stocks. That's key. Always a difference maker when Purtle can tank those stocks, collect them for the end of the match. Which is always why he's so dangerous. And there goes Fox. There goes Sheik off the bottom of the stage. And now here we have Purtle and BillLaze up against just Damp. And there he goes, and Purtle and BillLaze handily winning that one, 3 stocks to none. And we are all tied up here. Doubles Grand Finals at WPI. Another exciting match, all very close. The third game came down to the wire. That one not so much, but we will see what this one has in store. See what they decide on for the stage. It always makes a big difference. Can change the entirely different approach. Damp and bonfire10 invoking Dave's stupid rule, under which Purtle and BillLaze cannot choose to go back to a stage that they have already won on. Definitely a stupid rule, but that is why it is named such. And they go to Pokemon Stadium. A fairly neutral stage for these two well-balanced teams, of course. Jigglypuff still always difficult to kill on any stage that isn't small, just because he's so floaty. And right now, very even. 4 stocks apiece. BillLaze working hard with the up tilts there. Ooh, get some friendly fire on Purtle, who's already up to a high percentage. Both Purtle and BillLaze up to high percentages now. Let's see how each player responds. Both teams coming out of very, very close matches here. They know how to respond when it gets down to the wire, when things get tough. And of course, you can never count out Patrick. And BillLaze is first to go, followed by Purtle, and suddenly they're down to a 8-6 deficit. I think the first time that Purtle has been killed this early in the match for this tournament. That could be the difference in this one. Ooh, Purtle knocks him off the wall. Vulgar Fox there, trying to bait some moves out of people. Manages to get back on the stage, some shield pressure there onto the Puff. BillLaze with an excellent edge guard. Not as many team tactics in this one, much more individual, but you can always see how the teams work together when they've got the other team off the edge. They can team up, one person hogs the edge while the other throws out some aerials. BillLaze manages to make it back on the stage, as does bonfire10. Both at very high percentages, and their first stock is lost. Sheep manages to recover. 2-2. Just giving a set count to the fans here. Everyone is interested to see how it will go. Of course, Purtle has a very wide fan base, rumored to extend even beyond the Smash community. Among those I hear on the track and cross country teams really admire Purtle for his Smash prowess, and Purtle throws out the rest there, always a game changer, but Sheik still hanging on with the 4 stocks, but gets knocked off at the side of the stage. Now tied 4 stocks apiece. Damp down to 1 stock, that Fox there. Sheik throwing out the down smashes. Purtle with an excellent recovery. Both players going to try and play it smart now that they're getting into the later half of this game. And BillLaze gets knocked off the side of the stage. It's now a 2 stock lead. 1 stock lead for Damp and bonfire10. Sheik still with those 3 stocks though. That is a significant advantage. It's going to be difficult to take her out of the game. And here we go, 3 stocks apiece, but Purtle with a very high percentage. Ooh, the rollout. What a clever recovery. Patrick, you never know what he's going to pull out of that bag of tricks. Ooh, gets knocked off the stage. Can BillLaze hang on? Patrick might have to pull off one of his signature comebacks. We're tied at 2 sets apiece here, but this is a very significant game. Pat, very low percentage, 3 stocks to 2. He's done it before. He almost did it in this tournament round right here in Grand Finals 2 games ago. However, got up to a high percentage, wasn't able to pull it out. Sheik, though, very dangerous, gonna have to be taken out first. Especially with those two stocks there and the high percentage, and Purtle. Ooh, Purtle cannot knock her back off the stage. Will that do it? No, it will not. See, Purtle really has to... Ooh, some miscommunication between Damp and bonfire10. But that does not matter. Purtle gets knocked off. Damp and bonfire10 win this one. The doubles championship. 3 sets, 3 games to 2. A great match here. Came down to the wire almost every time, and unfortunately, Purtle could not pull out the win.